Hello everybody, and welcome back to our 90s German Let's Play thingamajig, whatever we're going to call this, and I am the Big Dumb. So, for some reason I was thinking that straw bales could be thrown into BGA, and it's not even a fill type. So, that's the thing. Here's all I can fit on here. Wanted to roll off the back, so that's kind of an issue. So now we got to go sell them, because I thought I was going to have a digest date, but I guess we're not going to. So let's see here. Straw is the thingamajigger. Is it this one? Yeah. So 77 per bale at the barn. Where is the barn? Where is the barn? Hello, sir. Is the barn? Yay. Another BGA. I didn't know there was that one. Barn. Okay, so it's about the store. Okay, not a big deal. So we can get these out of the field at least, and we can hook up to the Unimog and get it up the road. So that is my bad. We've got a few left, looking like 5. I could have fit them all if it would have taken on the back one. So a bigger bale trailer and a square baler is going to be paramount at some point. Whoa, there we go. Now, hopefully the Mog's got the power. I think it does. It should have. I would assume that it has enough power. I mean, it definitely sounds like it does. Hauled 17K on 2 trailers up that hill, so I don't think straw's that heavy. I mean, I see a Yukon pull this many bales all the time. It's only 10. Yeah, we've got it, no problem. There we go. Okay, so I guess I will run up to Ziban, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, there is supposed to be a sell point here. Now, let's see if we can find it. I'm hoping it's right here. This looks like it's big enough to be something. Please. Oh no. Wonder which one it is. I think we're in the chickens. So maybe it's this one? Yes, it is that one. Okay. Well, we made 3 grand. I'm okay with making 3 grand. I'm okay with that. Like a lot of that. So yay, we made a little bit of profit. What do we need? I really don't want to bother those bales. I need to look at a few things here while we're here. Let's see. Our trailers are fine. Where's our baling stuff? So I think some flat bales would be better. Do I have an old school? I have this. It's 12K. It's 4,000 liter bales. Okay. Then we could get this. Or no, if I want to stay with that. Do I want to go ahead and get this and try it? It holds 5. I've never used it before. Huh. I kind of want to try that, honestly. If we're going to be moving a lot of straw bales. It doesn't look old enough is the thing. Even though I feel like that would be really handy to have. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll go with either this one or this one. Probably the Corona. And start making some flat bales. And if we go back... When we look at front loaders, I want to say that we've got the one that can reach over top and pick things up. Or I might not have it enabled yet, though. We've done plenty with that. We know that can do it. I don't think I've got it. I don't think I have it initialized. Yeah, it's not turned on. We would also need a bigger telehandler. Not that telehandler. That or a wheel loader. Yeah, because they're not heavy enough. I'll have to find a wheel loader. I think that's going to be our best bet for out in the field. Now, as far as just getting stuff done and out of the way, let's see here. What land do we own? Let's see here. X. Okay, yeah, we can't really expand. I was hoping that we had this, but apparently we don't. We have this, and we could have that. Let's go take a look. Oh, I know exactly what we need. Yeah, this has a hookup. Let's go ahead and get it. We're gonna need the potato thing, because we have potatoes somewhere. Potatoes there, right? Yeah. What's this over here? Sugar beet, right? This we might just turn in. The potatoes are ready to go though. That might be our next thing. So let's see here. Potato. This is a planter or a harvester? This harvester. This is the one I want to get. But we don't have a topper. Ooh, I don't have an old school topper either. Oof. Yeah, note that a topper is needed. Oh no. Well, there goes all my money. Well, we need it. It comes with two very serious looking individuals to work. Okay. Alright. Any color? Anything? Let's go red. I think red looks spectacular. Okay, so that's 35. Okay. And then we're going to need a topper. I could pull all this back with my stuff, I think. Alright. Let's see here. Might be an exercise. Well, no, we can just leave the trailer. We're not going to need it for a while. Because the idea was to get digestate, but... Are you serious? Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong side. I was about to get very upset. I was like, I have a front, I have a front thing on this for a reason. I think this might be time for the big tractor. I think this is about the size. Yeah, this feels like big tractor territory. I assume. So let me go get her hooked up, and we'll see what we can do. Got the trailers. I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't done any kind of like potato harvesting in ever. I think we did it on Philsburn. Back when we very first were like, yeah, let's give this map a try. Yay! FS19 is here. Yay! And I remember it being a horrible, horrible experience. So, actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and top this. I think that might be my best bet. Wow, look at all the weeds. We've got a weed problem. Weeds don't grow like this, giants. It just doesn't happen. Is that far enough down? Yes. So, I'm committing a bunch of cardinal sins right now. I have wide tires. I'm going against the grain. And I feel okay with it. So, what's wrong with this is you would go with the rows, right? So, everything would just kind of be a thing. You would go with the rows, and you would have skinny tires on that would fit in between the rows. So we're committing all kinds of sins right now, but for the sake of, hey, let's try to do some things. I just want to knock out a couple rows here, so I can mainly get turned around is the big thing. But yeah, that's a pretty big deal. So don't do what I'm doing if you're trying to potato farm. Because, oh, okay, we about went into drink there. Be careful. These settling ponds are a thing as well. I don't know why we're capturing so much water in this map. It seems very not good to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the water holding practices are a little bit different because there's not that much land here for one person. So, I don't know. And we just sprayed chemical directly over top of it. So, you know, we're not being very good stewards of the land, we like to say. So, yeah, don't do that. That's a big oof, as we say. Let's just try to... I think this is probably big enough to turn. I know I'm doing this the wrong way, so you can yell at me in the comments, but potatoes are just kind of... I find them annoying. You know, we'll do them. It's fine. I think that they're probably one of the most annoying crops in the game to deal with without helpers. So, you know, I believe that in this game there are multiplayer crops and then there are single player crops. Potatoes and sugar beets are definitely multiplayer stuff. Oh wow, that's actually modeled. Okay, I gotta remember that. Alright, so first need to unfold. Okay. Which way do you unfold? Okay, you're going that way. Go ahead and do a B and a V. Are you not? Do I not have it down? Let me back up. Hans and Franz are not doing their job. This could take a while. Because I don't know how much we're getting and how much we're leaving behind. So it's very hard to tell. Because it doesn't look like we're doing very much. So let's actually take a look and see how much we're doing. Hans and Franz are doing 0.8 of a meter. Okay, so that's going to be... This is going to take a while. Yeah, I can't even see what they're doing. Feels good, man. Okay, that's... It's a thing. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to go with the grain. Okay, alright. Hold up. You can stay there. We're gonna have to get all this cleaned. Great. That's gonna be a nightmare. I can already tell you. This is gonna suck. Maybe, oh man. Like, this is gonna be the big suck. Okay, I can kind of see where they were. Yeah, because it's harvested. Okay. So we just need to figure it out. Wow. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be a little bit wider. That just puts a damper on things, doesn't it? Back when you thought you had everything figured out in life, potatoes or something else at you. Oh, this is so many weeds. Giants. Weeds don't do this, my dudes. kind of makes me want to play with seasons because it wasn't that bad. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, what? No. No, especially in potato crop. Like, it would snuff it out pretty good. So, back into the weeding thing. Alright, so I don't sound so humdrum about our slight misfortunes here as I do this the completely incorrect way. What can we learn about today? What do we know? What do we know? What do we know? We know a lot, but we don't know what exactly to talk about in this situation. Because I don't have any first-hand experience with potatoes. So I guess I could, you know, kind of wing it and say that this thing's kind of fast. We're doing this way faster than you would probably ever do it. So, one of the things I do wish they'd add into the game, you know, if we were to ever continue doing this, is the big pull behind, the Spud, was it Spud Masters or something like that? They're big pull behind potato harvesters, and they're huge, and they'll do way more than we're ever going to be able to do, you know, width-wise in this game. So, you know, it would be something to have. That would be genuinely interesting. Just because of the way it is, and you know, your toppers and everything are bigger, and just it's Marika, everything's bigger. So it would be an interesting thing to have in game. Let's just put it that way. Now, as far as nutrient goes, I'm unsure if potatoes actually suck up a lot of K, right? So what's happened to a lot of these farms is they've put down like 40,000 gallon an acre for years and years and years, and now they can't do any more there. There's nitrogen there, but the K amount's too high, so your yields are lower, and K basically turns into little rocks, so you're not really getting too much out of it, right? It's just kind of there. And I don't know if there's a plant that needs K. I want to say potatoes, or possibly sugar beet, but I'm not like 100% sure. That's something that we can look up, that you could use to get rid of high K amount. But then, you know, most of these places aren't set up for it. I mean, look at us. We just spent 60 grand. We're not even potato farmers. We could be. We're set up for it now. You know, yay for us. We're set up for potatoes. But, yeah, a lot of this is... a lot of this is just kind of a thing, right? It just kind of... It's there. It's not going away. Like, we weren't good stewards of the land. We didn't do the correct things. So now... now we're paying for it, and it's a bad deal all the way around. This field is more weed than frickin' potatoes, and it's really irking me like a little bit. Like, I don't... If you had this many weeds in your field, really, like, all the prep that you done in your field went to waste because somebody was the big stupid. Is basically what that comes down to. So that's a bad look. Like, this is a really bad look. Oh man. I can't stand weeds. Like, I just don't... There's something about them in this game that just makes me mad. Like, just the way that they were implemented is just, here's this thing. You know, it does whatever we tell it to do. So, I think that really drives me up the wall a little bit. It's like, come on, guys. Because weed management could have been done a ton better. I can't remember what it's like in seasons. Maybe it is better, I don't know. But, base game, it sucks. Like, this is not a good look for anybody. I guess it's like a very good attention grabber. Hey, yeah, you got weeds. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we do. We got a lot of weeds. So, it's kind of worrisome. Alright. Let's just pop this over there. Alright. So now what do we do? Well, we can get her fired back up. And I think we're going to have to do... This whole area is not conducive to what we're trying to do here. Like, you don't want... Like, you don't want this. This is not good. This is not good for bird activity. This is not good for anybody, really. Because I can't get in there. Like, I can't get into these corners. That's the scariest part, is we can't get into the corners. Maybe. Okay, it looks like it's centered. So if I keep it on the straight and narrow, and just kind of, and maybe we can line it out. What I want to do is put it on a worker, but I don't know the best way to put it on a worker, if that makes sense. Because there's not like enough room to turn. So that's kind of an issue. But we are going to get a ton of potatoes from this. I don't know what their price is per ton. But we're definitely going to have some, that's for sure. Yeah, it's right in the center, so at least that. See if we can get turned up here. If we can get it kind of lined out, it might work on a worker. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, I think. Get this to work. I knew doing this was not going to be very fun. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. So if we continue to do potatoes, we're going to do different. We're definitely going to do this a different way. I'm not going to continue to hurt myself. We'll probably definitely do it in a different field. I know that. Wow, we're not even 2 rounds around, and she's already full. Can we get... The fence line right here sucks. Hug it, I think. We're still picking up a couple here and there. But keep it. I might just have to do it manually. I don't know. I mean, the corners are just going to be what they're going to be at this point. I was mainly wanting to do this on a worker, but if we can't work with a worker, then it's not going to be very good. And we're full. Okay. I don't know if this thing's going to be able to yank around a bunch of spuds or what we're going to do. I'm not going to time-lapse this, I don't reckon. Now, if there's ever a place to sink, it would be right here, because we're opening up cavities in the ground. So, I do know that. You know, we're pulling these things up out of the ground. So if you ever wanted to sink in a farming simulator game, right there would probably be it. What's it? Oh. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh man, that's a lot of spuds. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just like it's really time consuming. You know, like the amount of time that you spend doing this versus like another crop is very, very long. I just don't know if I enjoy the benefit of it or not. You know, we can make a ton of money, I think. If we can get on a worker, we'll check it out. I think we can make a lot of money off this field. Because, I mean, the yield's high. At least that. The yield is pretty good. I mean, it could be a lot better. Because, I mean, we picked up another grand. Right there, just, you know, nonchalantly. So we'll try to get this thing going. Just don't know how much of an end they need. Probably probably 5-6 meters would be my assumption. So we're not gonna smack the fence or anything like that. So may have to go around a couple times. I'm sorry if this is incredibly boring. But it is kind of important that we get this done. So at least it's working. At least Hans and Franz are back there actually doing things. So, you know, it could be a ton worse. Could be a whole lot worse. So, but yeah, they're doing okay. Now we'll try it. We'll give it a go on this pass, and we'll see what's up. If it even works with a worker. That's something I hadn't checked. Let's see here. Turn on harvester. No, it does work. Okay. We can at least see about getting this emptied. I stopped like a big dummy. Come on, baby. Helper D has completed their task. Okay, so they don't know how to turn around. Alright. That or I was in the way. One of the two. Let me get up here out of the way. So we're about a third of the way done. How much is this stuff actually worth? Potatoes. Potatoes. You're $2.96 per 1,000. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Because we're going to have a lot. So the yield should be pretty good. They won't do a turnaround. It's very interesting. It's kind of weird, though. Like, whenever you think about it, it's like, why can they do everything else, but they can't make the turn? Let's try it like this. See what happens. Okay. It may have it figured out. move. Hmm. Are you gonna work? Hans, Franz, and Dons. Got Hans, Franz, and Dons on the big high hitch, so helper I was blocked by me. Ooh, good. So they can't do the whole thing. Hmm. But they know how to do the turnaround as long as it's correct. Okay, well that's information we didn't have. So it's just going to be knife-edged all the way. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this. I think if we had a bigger field, this would probably work okay. If we planted in the correct direction. So, remember what I was saying about our planning. Okay. So it is a thing. We could do it with a worker, but we're not going to because it would we would actually end up spending more money than what we're currently making. So that's kind of sad, but I guess it is life. So be it. And we're trying to do potato harvesting in a very, very narrow window. So I guess the worst things have happened in the world. At least we are collecting something. We're somehow making profit, possibly. That's going to be the real kicker is, do we actually make money? Is this a thing? I think we will. We may even pay for this machine. I don't know. We might have to plant some more potatoes to pay for this thing. So what was it? 35 plus 10, so 45, 48, something like that. So I need to make 48,000 before it pays for itself. So at 200 per, you're looking at 40D, 20,000 liters, yeah. Should have 20,000 liters here, right? Or is it 200,000? No, it's 20,000, right? 200 times 20 would be 40. Yeah, we've got 20,000 liters here, I would assume. Just kind of cut across here, might as well. Get a little bit different directions for everything that we do. I think I'm going to have to install the GPS steering mod for things like this. Is just what it's going to have to be. So instead of boring you guys for an hour, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And yeah, so I'm harvesting potatoes. You've seen the bulk of it. I will, you know, finish this up, I guess, and try to see what we can make. I'll go probably put them in the storage shed, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what all I can do with this stuff. So I'm sure that I can figure something out. I'm sure it won't be that bad. So until then, and until I climb up a freaking fence post, I will see you guys in the next video. How about that? Sorry it's not too awful entertaining today, because potatoes. Yes, potatoes.